Mysterious strange abandoned houses. Haunted abandoned mansion. The eerie abandoned islands of Colombia's. These abandoned private islands of Colombian drug lords are rotting reminders of the once powerful multi-billion operations run by the likes of Pablo Escobar that supplied 30% of the world's cocaine. Dotted around the waters of Islas del Rosario, the islands were once the weekend escapes for the bosses of the infamous Medellin and Cali cartels, where they brushed shoulders with each in their 1980s heydays of political power and international money laundering. Now the swimming pools and mansions and gardens have been left to nature and are part of the booming Pablo Escobar tour industry, which has sprung up in Colombia in the years following the shrinking of the deadly cartels. Currently owned by the government of Colombia, the centerpiece of any tour to the coast off Cartagena is the mansion of Escobar, who was shot and killed by police during a chase to apprehend him in 1993. Abandoned house worth millions. Another abandoned place in Singapore. This one is one of the best looking I've seen. It's right smack in the middle of the multi-million-dollar homes of Tanglin. Apparently between the late 50s and early 80s the government of Brunei sent many of its students overseas to study, as it did not have enough schools and teachers. The hostel on Tanglin Hill Road was built to house these students. It's been abandoned now since the early 80s. It's quite valuable land. I wonder how long it will last. Abandoned Ohio derelict mansion left to rot. The unwelcoming garden of another former family home. Ju says, I live 20 minutes from the city in one direction and 20 minutes or less from the countryside in the other direction. There is lots of abandoned stuff throughout the city, and tons of abandoned and forgotten homes and towns through the countryside. Ohio's abandoned country house. Haunting homes, Ohio's abandoned country house. A derelict former family home. Cleveland photographer Johnny Ju, 23, believes that with no prospect of restoration, properties such as these will continue to decay. McCraney House, El Model, Georgia. The Archibald McCraney House was constructed in 1909 for the McCraney family and their servants. Archibald McCraney was born in North Carolina and moved to Baker County and then made his fortune in turpentine and lumber. The McCraney operation put El Model on the map and helped make this community one of the largest in the county. The McCraney home was the first in the county to have running water, electricity, and 3 bathrooms. Pumping water up to the upper levels were difficult, however, due to there not being enough pressure to pump the water up the pipes. Behind the house is a brick cold storage house with 8-inch thick walls, a marvel at the time. The house is rumored to have hidden doors which go to secret panic rooms and large murals on walls.